Hey there, Virgo. Thank you for tuning in, and welcome to your tarot card reading for March 2024. I'm going to be using Kipper cards and Oracle cards to identify scenarios and circumstances that are influencing certain areas of your life. And I will also be using tarot cards to see how those situations might play out and affect you this month. At the end of the reading, I am going to pull additional oracle cards for some guiding messages. Once I lay out these cards, I will go through and identify their positions and their meanings. So feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others whatever does not. Okay. All right. So Virgo, also this card right here is just infusing the reading with your lovely Virgo energy. In this first row, we see what's happening for you in love and dating. You have Pathway, Alice in Wonderland, the Hierophant, Wheel of Fortune, and Four of Pentacles. In this second row, we look at your job, career, and finances. You have Wealthy Man, the Wolf, the Empress, Page of Wands, and the Emperor. And in terms of this third row here, we see what to be mindful of this month. You have Imprisonment, Baba Yaga, Five of Swords, Four of Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay, so Virgo, I'm going to start with this bottom row here. What to be mindful of with this imprisonment and Baba Yaga. So it may be that you are feeling restricted, isolated, feeling that your freedom is somehow being impinged upon. And there are some kind of scary situations that you kind of have to be brave and face. With the Five of Swords here, there is like potential for conflict, potential for egos kind of like mashing up and, bruised egos, potential for like trying to win at any cost. And then you have the Four of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So here, what's interesting at the Four of Wands, that's usually indicates this sense of like celebration, happiness in the home. You've got this like Baba Yaga, which is kind of like a scary kind of shack looking thing. So I feel like it could be whatever this sense of imprisonment, whatever it is that is kind of feeling dark, and you need to kind of be brave and you need to kind of like face a certain situation. It may be that this it could be related to this like conflict. It could just be an argument or something that's like leading up to some argument. But here with the Four of Wands and the Queen of Wands, I would say for some of you, it may be that there is like your happiness is being kind of threatened by someone who is like this Queen of Wands energy, someone who is kind of very sassy and forceful and kind of somehow seems to get a lot of attention. So it could be maybe a friendship with this type of person, or that person kind of being in your world and kind of making you feel like that, you are confined somehow. It's like confining you. And it may be that this Five of Swords is kind of overcompensation for trying to like be like bust out of whatever you're feeling afraid of, and kind of, you know, kind of like fight for your position in your community or something. So I would say this is something to be mindful of. And we'll see if there's some other cards that kind of overlap here. So let's go to, I'm going to go to your job, finances, and career. We have this wealthy man here and the wolf. So it may be that the situation that is influencing your career path may be due to someone who's like a boss, an investor, someone who is a superior, someone who has influence. And then with this wolf here, it could be a call for you to kind of like explore your more your wild side, your more daring, risk-taking side. So this could be someone who is someone that you are wanting to partner with, someone that you're wanting to like invest in an idea of yours. But here you have this emperor here. So it could be like this wealthy man. And then you have this Page of Wands here, which can be like exploring your wild side. You're more like taking risk, being more curious. But we start out here with the Empress. So here I feel like this is, even though this is not your major arcana card for your zodiac sign, it definitely has that element of like earthiness. And also, I feel like just your, like a purity about you, wanting to like really feel and like almost like want to feel things that are like genuine. So here you have this Empress energy here. So really, recognize like all your feelings, all your sensations. Like it's almost as if the universe wants you to fully embrace your mental, physical, emotional, spiritual aspects, and really tune into them and really find this more like fiery, playful, daring, part of you. And kind of like those energies will really help you to kind of have more control over what it is that you want to have control over or authority over when it comes to your career path. It also could be like putting you in a better position to, gain this wealthy man's attention or investment. It's almost as if like you have a lot of like nurturing ability, and you have also like that, the courage and passion, motivation to also, well, you also have like you can be practical, you're very hardworking, and you kind of like know what works and doesn't work. So tuning into that for you, and then like kind of the more daring side, it's almost as if those are all qualities for this emperor, this fiery emperor. So it's really, this month is a call for your inner emperor to kind of like bust out. So here in this top row, your love life, you've got this pathway card here. So it may be that you have like your sights set on something in the future. Perhaps you're feeling like it's it's further away from you than you were hoping it would be. You have here like Alice in Wonderland, and this is like kind of a call for you to see things, and if you see something in a different way, to kind of just let it happen, to kind of allow for a sense of like wonder and strangeness to kind of enter whatever this path is. Since I think it's interesting, you've got this pathway, and with this like light shining, and then you've got this like this glow shining on this Alice in Wonderland character here. So it's almost as if there's something that you had kind of planned, anticipated for what's at the end of the path for your dating life, whether you're with someone kind of, like friends with benefit, or kind of dating, not committed, or committed, not like going to marriage, whatever that is. It's as if there are, it's an opportunity for you to see potential in a different way, or to see things other than the way that you had thought would be like the great end, result. So you have the Hierophant, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Pentacles. So here, this is kind of you kind of doing things by the book, what you anticipated, kind of just, again, if there is a relationship, maybe thinking like the end goal is marriage, or being in a committed relationship, or like more kind of like adherence to certain like rules about, who you date, how you date, and so forth. And here with the Wheel of Fortune, it does kind of indicate seeing things in a different way. And what's interesting is you've got this person with the blindfold on, but they're smiling, like they're open to, something's different, something better to come through. But then you have here this Four of Pentacles, which is another card that kind of makes me think of like how Virgo can be, in the sense of trying to like protect yourself, because it's valuable and can be vulnerable, and almost like holding back a little bit. So it could be even, maybe there's this like kind of way that you saw something would develop and come about, and it's not saying that it's not going to happen. It might be that it might not happen the way you want it to, but ultimately Alice here can't really see the new kind of world, potential for the new world, if she's kind of focused on what's practical, and focused on like sticking with what has worked in the past, or like what works only for Alice. So that's the kind of sense I'm getting is, you have that choice. And if things aren't feeling, if what the world that you're starting to see isn't the world that you want to be in, if it's changing for not, something positive, then definitely protect yourself. You are a valuable commodity, Virgo. So I'm going to go ahead and close this reading with some messages to help you navigate through the month. So I'm going to pull one card from this. Okay, so it says connect. Reconnect with yourself, with your surroundings, and with your community. So it could be connect if you've been isolating yourself or holding yourself back from your community because of, some kind of past situation. Maybe this past situation is some kind of conflict or fight, but here it could be an opportunity to kind of, reconnect with your community. If this is someone in that community, then kind of, really embracing yourself, reconnecting with yourself, especially with this Empress energy, might help you to kind of really embrace this more boundaries, this more Emperor energy of like, doesn't matter if the Queen of Wands is in your environment, you're the Emperor and you're the Empress. You know, you've got this amazing energy. Plus, you've got this fiery Page of Wands, like daring, blazing personality as well. So I feel like I'm kind of tuning into like your feelings and your surroundings is really key for you, especially when there's this potential for some kind of something magical and new to kind of show up. You'd want to know where you're starting from and how you react to your environment in order to kind of gauge those things. And then you have this Panda card. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. So here, whatever this Baba Yaga is, it may be that this Four of Wands here could be a threat to not just like how you are with your community and your happiness, but it may be that you need to kind of retreat to a place that you feel you can re-energize, recharge, a place where you kind of you can be vulnerable without feeling afraid, without feeling like confined. So, Virgo, I hope that this reading provides a helpful perspective of your month. We'll see you next time. Take care.